brothers and sisters. I am Brother Joshua. I'm a pastor, pastoring the Living Faith Church Baga under Shagamu local government area in Ogun State, Nigeria. Today we're going to be dealing with a topic I title as how to overcome the powers of hell. How to overcome the powers of hell. You can also refer to it as overcoming the powers of hell. Why is this topic very important? Shortly, you will be informed as to the reason why this topic is being discussed or being dealt with by me, even at this very critical time. But before that, make sure you do subscribe even to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that we can be able to continue in dishing out relevant, very helpful materials and clips for your consumption that will result in your liberation, result in you being blessed, result in you being emancipated from every grip of the forces of hell. This is targeted at liberating as many that are held bound by the powers of darkness, by the powers of hell. This topic is very important to be addressed. This topic should be dealt with in our various forums and discussion platforms. Conversations should be carried out as concerning this issue because it plays a major role in the overall unfolding of the plans and purposes of God for humanity. It plays a very, very key major role, even though negative and terrible in terms of its impact upon humanity. It plays a very key role, and that is the reason why it is very important that this conversation or this topic of discourse today that I'm about to address very, very quickly is constantly being talked about, being deliberated upon by all and sundry. So today, I want you to understand it is very important that for this channel to remain relevant, it is very important you are able to subscribe even on this channel. You can just press the red button with the subscription word upon it. Just press upon the bell and that's all. It's free. You don't need to pay to subscribe onto this channel. You can also click on the notification button so that once we upload any new episodes and clips, video clips about important topics for us to discuss, you will be notified instantly. So the Lord bless you even as you do so in the mighty name of Jesus. So very quickly, today it is very, very important that we understand that today is a day that the Lord has made and we all are to rejoice and be glad in it. If you're not rejoicing, if you're not glad today, then somehow, somewhere, something is wrong. And that is why I am going to be addressing probably the reason behind your lack of joy and the reason behind your lack of gladness, even as your days go by. Hell is real. Hell is real, and I can assure you that even though God, the Almighty Creator, the one by whom all creation exists and consists in, even though He has great plans, good thoughts, He has great vision for us, He has wonderful purposes and destiny plan for every single life that is upon the earth, there is a force, or should I say there is a realm, there are powers, forces that are out to ensure that you and I, we are not able to accomplish, we're not able to obtain those great plans that God has for us. Our destinies is not fulfilled. They are out to see that we don't fulfill our destiny, God's purposes for our lives and through our lives, in light of being a blessing to humanity, because everybody is created to be a blessing to every single soul upon the earth. You and I, we are God's blessing channel. God said unto Abraham, he said, indeed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. God has an eternal desire to bless. He has an eternal desire for every of his creation to enjoy his unimaginable, his indescribable, enormous, beyond human comprehension kind of blessing that he has, that he is in custody of, and he wants to share with his creation. So if you have this understanding, then it is very important that you also know that if these things are not manifest in your life, if these blessings of God, if this eternal desire of God to bless, to be a blessing, to turn you into becoming God's blessing channel, if it is not forthcoming or manifesting in your life and my life, then there is every indication that there are powers and forces that are working tooth and nail to saying that you and I, we are not able to accomplish or to attain all of the great things that God has in store for you and I. And that is why this clip is very, very, very critical for you to pay attention in. So how do you overcome the powers of hell? First, you must understand that hell is real. Hell is real. Every evil, every terrible thing that happens to you and happens to someone around you, or every single horror, every single horrific event that takes place upon the earth is championed, is sponsored by hell. It is sponsored by hell. Though perpetuated through vessels, human vessels, though carried out through human vessels, though carried out by human beings, they are championed and sponsored by the forces of hell. Human beings are only channels. We are just platforms upon which spirits, unseen beings, unseen forces, unseen powers are able to manipulate as human beings. Spirit beings unseen are very, very intelligent. Spirit beings unseen are very, very intelligent in manipulating human beings, in manipulating the human soul. And I am referring to the dark forces of existence, the dark forces of existence, which I encapsulate in the word hell. The human vessels are only platforms upon which spirit beings, dark spirit beings, evil spirit beings carry out acts of manipulation for the purpose of achieving the grand demonic plan of the devil upon the face of the earth, for the purpose of inflicting all manner of destruction, inflicting all manner of terrible consequences upon the face of the earth, especially as targeted towards humanity. Humanity remains the very number one target of the enemy, the kingdom of hell, the kingdom of hell, hell, Hades. It's targeted. All of the administration, all of the purpose, all of the plans, all of the perpetuations of hell, the forces of hell, is targeted towards destroying humanity. Hell is a real place. It has a spiritual location and a physical address. It has a spiritual location and a physical address. In many parts of the Bible, hell is often referred to as the blackness of darkness. It is also referred to as the bottomless pit. It is also referred to as the great pit. It is also referred to as Tartarus in the New Testament, is referred to as Tartarus. And the word Hades is no different from the word hell in terms of its meaning. Hades is only the Greek version of hell as described in Greek mythology. Hell in the Greek culture is or language is referred to as Hades, which has the same meaning. Hell means the abode of the dead. Hades also means the abode of the dead. It is where all who die without God, it is where all who die without Christ go to. They are taken to that place by force as a result of the way their lives were lived upon the earth. Hell is consequential in reference to how we live our lives. How we live our lives on earth determines the location to which we are taken to upon exiting this known universe, the physical universe, the physical reality. The moment we switch off in this physical reality, this physical body switches off, our real person, the soul, the soul of man, is taken to a location where is referred to as the place of consequence.